Hello, bestie. It's Sukoko, your divine oracle. How are you? I hope you're doing so well today. All right. I'm feeling a lot. Let's just jump right in. Let's call in the divine, the celestial, all that dwells in the light. Thank you so much for being here. Let me just. Ooh, there we go. All right. Okay. So, getting a lot of flowers. I'm seeing like an acorn that's growing into a tree. So there's something here about growth, about like I'm definitely seeing prosperity and like some sort of like wealth and abundance going on. We're gonna clarify with some tarot cards. I have two different decks, but I'm gonna just pull probably like two or three cards from here, um, to kind of see what the message is. All right. Knight of Coins, and Six of Swords. So right off the bat, I'm getting the energy of you have walked away from turbulence, or you're starting to get smooth sailing towards financial goals. And with the image of the acorn that I saw, it's like turning into like a really beautiful like tree, but then also at the same time, like the wood from the acorn, the tree, it's like being made into something like ornate, like a decorative like lamp or something. I don't know. Chandelier. There's an energy here of like transformation, but very unexpected, of refinement and moving up in the world. So we're getting the Ace of Cups, an overflowing of emotion and strength. You're realizing you're a lot more stronger and resilient than you've actually like given yourself credit for in the past. So it's gonna take a lot of strength, this journey. Oh, what did you have to say? Maybe this one. Oh, yeah, Page of Wands. There's a fiery new energy. There's an energy of excitement and like celebration happening here. And all right, let's just pull the last card. So I'm feeling very fired up. There could be like a project or something, and Fool, yeah. So there's something new coming in for you. There is something you're going to be very excited about. It could also be something that's like already you could be working on. There's fire, there's passion, there's this energy of like excitement here, and it is a new journey, stepping into like a new world. That is what I'm feeling very strongly. We got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Maybe stepping into your rich life. And the Queen of Pentacles on the cut, Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. There's something coming through about like abundance here, and I don't know what's going on. Okay, I gotta do that again. So there's an energy coming here, and it's like, okay, I do feel as if there is like something divine or celestial coming into your life. There is something happening that feels like divine abundance. Whatever resonates for you, God, spirit, the universe, whatever resonates. There is some sort of like divine favor I'm hearing. I'm feeling as if there's something happening in the background. So it could be in conjunction with like a project you're working on, something you're doing and you're actively working on, or it could simply be you're being moved to like abundance. There is very much an energy of like maybe you're the acorn of like, you know, like you felt like your life was very unassuming and small, and all of a sudden when you allowed yourself to kind of like dream and like, you know, like expand in some way, like you've expanded in ways that nobody could have imagined. And that's an energy coming forward. Okay, I'm getting very excited. There is an energy coming forward of like potential, and like I'm hearing they tried to bury me, but they didn't realize I was a seed. And it's like, you know, like almost as if like all these things you've been through in your life, and it's like all these circumstances, and it's like you've always had a sunny disposition. So this is gonna be confirmation for some of you. Ooh, sorry, my like eyelashes are itchy. Ooh, girl, so itchy. Why you itchy eyelashes? But there's an energy, your left eyelashes. That might be confirmation for some of you. Like, you know how sometimes like just your eyelashes itch? Like, why? Okay. We're back to it. Confirmation for some of you before the eyelashes were itching. I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah. I mean, I guess if it's meant to be important, I'll remember it. But I am getting like this energy of just like there's something about this where it's like you just need to be in like jubilation. You've had a sunny disposition. No matter like how many like ups and downs you've had in your life, you've always been able to see the humor, and like you've always been like feeling like something good is a lot like just around the corner. And even now when it's like I don't know, like this energy coming forward of just like things may not be going your way, but you just cannot help but feel like giddy excitement. There's this like new like it could also have been like you've been through like a little bit of like there was a little bit of a rain cloud over you, and all of a sudden it's like you woke up and it feels like a brand new day and a brand like there's a new outlook about what's going on for you. So let's call on the card. Let's see what is coming in for you. And it's this strong energy of like unexpected. I didn't expect that to happen. That's so strange. And it's like a delightful surprise, is what I'm hearing. There is a delightful surprise in the work for you. So the heart of the matter right now, temperance. So there's something coming forward of there is like a rebalancing of like what is it? Like you know how when you pay taxes and then sometimes you get a tax return? It's like, okay, like God, the divine, the universe, they're taking stock of like, you know what I mean? Your karmic records. And they're like, oh wait, you actually deserve a karmic return. So there's something good coming your way. There is a rebalancing. There's like tempering, like a divine upgrade. That's what I'm feeling. Very much so. And it's like you're in the thick of it and you're just kind of like calm, serene, just staying peaceful while all this is going on. So what are the challenges right now? There's an energy of you wanting to like charge forward. There's an excitement, there's an exuberance. You can feel something big is approaching. I'm feeling very, very energized and ready to go. And it's like there is an energy of like, you know, I'm just seeing somebody sitting in like a one of those like swivel chairs and you're just like going in circles because you're like there's so much energy, there's so much passion. You're like, I know something big is coming, but you can't put your finger on it, and you like are so energized you don't necessarily know what to do. And it's like this energy is necessary because of where you're going, what the plan that God has for you. And at this point in the reading, I do not know what that is, and I'm getting a message of like maybe this is something I'm not supposed to like know 100%, but there's gonna be clues of like, you know, like that you're gonna feel that are gonna resonate with you. So what is it you need to focus on right now is your energy, your potential, your power. What excites you? What is something like you just need to focus on like what gets you fired up? What it actually like, you know what I mean, sustains you and like is really like making you hyper and like excited and like what could be the best thing that could happen? Literally, that's what it is. Sit down with yourself and write down what is the best thing that could happen for me right now. And it's like, if like, you know what I mean? Like $10 million materializes out of thin air. What are also, you know, like what are the things? Well, what would you do with the $10 million? Like literally just start to sit down and write and allow this energy of like excitement, reception, receiving something miraculous. Allow that to pervade to like seep into all aspects of your life. Let this be just like your energy, like where you are right now, and just kind of like allow it to kind of consume everything. This expansion, there is an energy of expansion. You know your life is about to start expanding in a very, very pivotal, transformative, positive way. And whatever that means for you, it very much is feeling as if like like after a long drought, there's rain. It's like blessings are going to be coming in like fast and hard. Like, but it's like a very, very much needed like downpour is about to happen in your life. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like the cloud, you can see the clouds on the horizon and you're just waiting for the storm. And like you can feel, like before a storm hits, there's that current in the air and you're like, oh my God, like something's about to happen. That is how you know this reading is for you. That you can already feel it. Your intuition, almost, like that hair on your arm, like is standing up, the goosebumps. There's something around, and you've been feeling it. This is the confirmation that it's like, okay, green lights are coming. So the past and what you're leaving behind. So the energy of the past is that you just need to rely on your intuition right now. The energy of like the confirmation, you are feeling it. Like, yes, you've known it's coming, it's here. That is the confirmation you're feeling so strongly right now. So what are your strengths and what is helping you right now? The depths of your emotion. Being able to be led by your heart. Being able to like almost have, this is like my one goal, my one like, that which is in alignment with your head and your heart, and you're able to go for it. You've got two knights. You've got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Swords is like very single track mind, very focused, very, very analytical, and lives in their head. So it's just like this energy of like, and he's the fastest moving of the knights, which is this like restless energy. But the Knight of Cups, he's kind of like the knight in shining armor. But like when I read this for you, I'm getting this energy of you being in like complete alignment and being able to go after and like have the wherewithal to stick to this journey. It's almost as if like, like the energy I get from the Knight of Cups, it's like he's on the mission to save the princess, slay the dragon, save the princess. And it'll be like a year-long journey, but he's committed. He wants to save that princess, he wants to slay that dragon, because his heart and his head are all in complete alignment. That it's like, this is what he's meant to do, this is what it's for. Like, there is a greater purpose being fulfilled, and this energy of very strong and deep emotions. Like, you can feel this very, very intently. What's coming in for you? So near future is the Two of Wands. Expansion is literally like the world is at your fingertips. I'm seeing travel. I am seeing you being able to like have a globe and you're like, I want to go here, and being able to do that. Like this energy of like being able to take like a much needed like globetrotter trip vacation, being able to decide, you wake up and you decide, do I want to work today or do I want to, like chill? And it's very much this energy of like, you're in full control of your life, where it's like, oh, I want to do work, or like, oh, I want to go, like what I'm saying is like literally like you could be on your phone scrolling and you see like a bakery in like in Italy and you're like, okay, great, I want to go there, and like you book a trip and you just fly out to Italy to eat at that bakery, and like like this energy of like there you are unchained, unbound, unburdened of fears and anxieties, maybe about money, about wealth, about sustainability. It's like you're being unshackled from it, because it's like this downpour of abundance is incoming. This downpour of a new life. And it's like very much so like a huge, huge upgrade. And it's like, I'm like the Fool card here. Oh, she got a boobie out. But like, it's like the Little Mermaid. And it's like she's going from, like, yeah, she was a princess, but girl, she's out here in the cold sea. And it's like going from that to like living in a castle. That's like the upgrade that I'm seeing for you. It is a great expansion. It is a very, very quick upward momentum of like from like very rags to riches, I heard. All right. So, advice. What is the advice you need to hear right now? Is the Emperor, is to stand firmly and to know like what it is you need, what it is you want, and be willing to ask for it. It's like making the demands to rule your kingdom. And that's the power you need to be exuding right now. Like, okay, in order to, blah, 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 have sustained wealth or whatever, this is what I need. And it's very much so like the universe right now is a very, very receptive, like, it's the genie, Aladdin's lamp, where it's like, your wish is my command. So if you are able to be like, okay, I want this, Your wish is my command. And it's coming in very quickly, assertively, like I'm just feeling quick, fast energy. Okay. The environment you're gonna be in. I'm not gonna show this card because they're naked, but we got the Lovers. Let me cover them up like that. Okay. We got the Lovers naked. The environment you're gonna be in, it's like you're like literally I feel like I'm on cloud 9. It's like your feet aren't touching the ground. This like uplifting jubilation is what I'm feeling. And there could be an energy here of meeting your like kingdom partner, your twin flame, your like soulmate. There's an energy here of just like this, like you're finally living the life you're meant to, this upgrade, and it's like very much in alignment with like moving and like starting your life. There's an energy here of like it has felt for a very long time you have not lived the life you were meant to, or you could have felt as if like you were meant for greater, for bigger, for more, and all of a sudden now it's like things are falling into a lot. It's very much so. It's like if you have a business or like you're an influencer, everything takes off and then you meet your person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like if you're an influencer and then you get invited to like a red carpet event, and then at that red carpet event, like everything is like going your way, and it's like, you know what I mean? Getting photos. And at that same event, you meet your person. It's like never, like you've never clicked with somebody like this. And all of a sudden it's like instant, like they feel it too. And it's like literally all the pieces are falling together in your life. And it's like, whoa. That's what I'm feeling of like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But it's like when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And it's like it's all happening on God's timing. So it's like you can't question the timing, because it's like it was meant to happen the way it was meant to happen. You're just being moved to the right place, right time. And it's like all you gotta do is come as yourself. Be yourself, live authentically, and it's meant to be. Hopes and fears. So the biggest hurdle to this right now is you allowing yourself to like dream small. The biggest fear and the biggest like is if in this time you allow your mind to get the better of you, and it's like that is what's gonna kill this momentum, is the fear and the anxiety of like, well, I don't see anything actually happening, and so why, you know, like, oh, why, if I don't see anything, how's it gonna happen? It's like that is such like an insidious thought. It's like just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's never going to happen. It's like this energy of like you know, like cultivate and embrace the dream. I don't know if you hear that. Confirmation sirens. Oh, the police are out today. Sounds like a fire truck too. But like confirmation sirens of like the only thing standing in the way is you. So you just need to get out of your own way. Allow yourself to be goofy and happy and like see the miracle unfold. If you're seeing that, it's like out of all the people. And potential outcome, baby, you got the star. I'm not going to show her because she's naked, but you got the star card. Let me cover it up. We got the star here. Ooh, the star. So you are going to be catapulted into the stratosphere, into your dream life. There, literally, the only thing standing in your way is your own fear. Your own, like, ooh. A couple days ago, I posted a video that was like, you know, I call it the devil on your shoulder, the little devil that whispers, and it's like, nothing's happening for me, and always wants to, like, make you spiral. That voice is insidious, and that voice only appears when you're close to your goal, you're close to your dream, you're close to God blessing you. And it's only there to be like, to pull you away from however it resonates. I do say God a lot, but however it resonates for you, the divine, the universe, from God's path, from God's plan. You are meant for so much greater. And it's like, if this message is for you, this is going to resonate. You are meant for so much greater. You are meant to live a blessed, abundant, stress-free life. I'm just feeling like burden lifted from my shoulder. I'm feeling this like very, very like ethereal light. I'm just feeling very like easy breezy beautiful. That's the energy of just like there's not a stress in the world. I'm just getting this energy of very like you know, like a beautiful sunny day in like California, and it's like it's just so nice. Everything is pleasant. You know, like you can go down to the beach and you can just like enjoy. And it's whatever it is you want to do, you have the freedom and the luxury to do that. If you want to go shopping, you have the luxury and the freedom to do that. And it's just like this very, very like comforting energy is coming forward. Get ready, bestie. It is coming in fast, abundance, prosperity, just this beautiful, unexpected upgrade. So, with all of that being said, bestie, let me just say thank you to the divine, the deities that have come forward to share this message. I want to say thank you to them for sharing this message, allowing me to interpret it without the hindrance of human thought. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, bestie. And until next time, bye.